A little bit.
He's a devotee, he'll send him down.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. You are welcome here.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
We are very happy to receive you in Nayangarh. How are you feeling in Nayangarh? Do you like this place?
I always like this place. I've been many times in the last 37 years.
What's the main thing that you like here? Why do you like here? What's the specialty of this place?
I like Narayani.
Yeah, Narayani.
I like the river Narayani and the holy atmosphere around this town because of the Narayani. And because it is a central place in Nepal.
Yeah.
East, west, north, south. It's an important city. This is why I like it. Two things, the Narayani, holy river, guide court, all the temples, and because it's a central location. So I like it.
Do you think this place will be the central place for preaching of your mission, your Hare Krishna campaign?
Yeah, I think this can be even more important than Kathmandu. In time.
Yeah.
In time.
Then,
especially for Vaishnavas. For
Vaishnavas.
those who worship Krishna. And I think this is very important. We also have some land.
Yeah.
In Gaidakot.
Gaidakot.
Yeah, we have
you have land.
Yeah.
For your purpose or for next purpose?
We purchased that land for temple.
Temple.
Yes.
Are you going to build a temple there?
Let us see, because they are building a new road there.
Yeah.
So we want to see the effect of the new road on that land.
Yeah.
Whether it will make the area better or will make the area not so good. We don't know what will happen.
Then this is the new center of ISKCON here in Nayangarh.
Yeah.
It's going to be started here from Chaitra 2nd.
Yes.
After a week,
Yes.
this center is going to be started formally. Then what's the main objective of your organization, ISKCON?
This is to spread God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, which is the great need of human society. Human society has made great advancement in technology, in communications, and so many things, industrialization. But there's something missing, something important missing. As our consciousness has become lowered, we're almost worse than the animals, the way we are behaving today. So there's a great need for uplifting human society to God consciousness. Then everything will be as good as it can be. So this Hare Krishna movement is meant for that, spiritual upliftment of human society.
But one thing we Nepalese people are feeling, we are backwarded in development. Yeah, there is poverty. Still there is poverty. We are not developing in our status, social status. Our quality of life is not maintained here well. So, your country, you are from UK, I think. You are from UK.
Yeah.
Your country is very much developed, but we are very less developed. But first of all, we have to improve our basic needs, our infrastructures, our social and physical developments is the prior thing here, I think.
This is this is the Nepal's inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Because you think that the West is more developed in technology and so many things, and you think you're inferior. It's the other way around. It's actually the other way around. You're superior because you have a spiritual culture and you have a long tradition of Vedic knowledge. You're superior. This nation is superior.
For which we should give first priority.
Listen, what is the development?
Yeah.
What improvement has the Western countries made? Everyone is growing old, everyone is having diseases, everyone is dying. Where is the improvement from modern science? Because you have mobile phone, you don't have to grow old, you don't have to die, you don't have to have diseases. Because you have mobile phone, because you have skyscraper, you don't grow old, you don't have diseases. Where's the improvement? No improvement. All this so-called Renaissance, modern scientific development, it's made some comfort of life. Comfortable dying, comfortable old age, comfortable disease. What's the value? Where's the improvement? But you go to any poor village in Nepal, they're chanting the holy names, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. And they're solving the problems of life. No more birth, no more death, no more old age, no more disease. So who's more advanced? Western American countries or Nepal? Nepal is more advanced. Because they understand the purpose of human life is to solve these problems. Birth, old age, disease and death. Western, they have more and more diseases in the West. More cancer, diabetes, cardiac arrest. These diseases were never before. Now because of all this processed food, industrialized living, people are getting new diseases. So where's the improvement? You go to the village in Nepal, there's some guy 80 years old. He's running up the mountain with carrying something. He's perfectly healthy. In the modern city now, you know, people are dying 40, 50, in London 40 or 50, 30 of cardiac arrest, cancer, diabetes, young people. Where's the improvement? It's getting worse in the West.
Then how can we feel the real happiness and real good health by your process, Hare Krishna chanting?
Chant Hare Krishna. This chanting Hare Krishna, it awakens our dormant spiritual consciousness. That spiritual knowledge is already there, even for Western and for everyone. And this chanting is a process, a highly technological, spiritual technology for this age. It awakens our dormant love for God. People have forgotten God, let alone love Him. They hate Him. Yeah. So we go chanting in the street, and people thinking, oh, who are these crazy Hare Krishnas? What are they doing here? But they don't know the medicine is going into their ear, and it's changing their heart. Even if they say, Hare Krishna is very bad, very bad, the medicine is going down. You see? This Hare Krishna is for everyone, but those who believe in God, those who don't believe in God, Muslims, Hindu, Christian, everyone can benefit by chanting the names of God. It's universal. We don't say only Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Okay, you're a Christian, chant Jehovah, Jehovah, and Christ, Christ, but lead a pure life. Jesus didn't say open slaughterhouses. Jesus said, thou shalt not kill. That means we don't kill our mother and father, the cow. We don't kill anything unnecessarily. Of course we have to eat some vegetables. Sometimes we kill a cauliflower.
Isn't that violence?
Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that Yagya Shistasi no Shanto Muchente Savakilbasai. If we eat food, which is Yagya Shista, we are freed from all sins. So Krishna says, Patram Puspam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayasati Tadam Aparitam Ashnami Prayatam. And all Krishna said, you offer me with love a fruit, a flower, or water, and I will accept it. And we become free from all bad desires. The whole world is full of lust, greed and anger, kam, krodh, lobh. And this chanting Hare Krishna mantra and taking Krishna prasadam will clean the heart of the whole world. It's working. This Harinam party, you hear, is coming. We've gone to 32 countries with this Harinam Ruchi party. 32 countries, right?
Yes.
After Nepal, they're going to Japan, Hong Kong, South Africa. They've been to 32 countries. People are loving this holy name of Hare Krishna. This is Nepal's topmost export item, is this holy name. It's been exported from Nepal. So we should be very proud of this. People in Nepal should be proud that even today, in many villages, you will find people chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This This is the real solution. This is the real technology for human beings. You see? And people in Nepal, this Nepal culture has inspired many men and women all over the world. This is the original culture of Bharatvarsha. In fact, the whole, according to Bhagavat, the Srimad Bhagavatam, the whole planet was Bharatvarsha previously. Even Australia, South America, Europe. Now it's become, we've lost Pakistan, we've lost East Bengal, becoming smaller and smaller. But it used to be spread all over the world. And the stronghold of this consciousness is here in the Nepal. It's in the Nepal. This Vedic culture is being kept alive in Nepal. So we should be proud of this. And you should send many boys and girls all over the world. And that's what we're doing. We're training up boys and girls, men and women, to become preachers, not just to become security men and laborers in Dubai, Middle East. And now many boys and girls, they're going to the Middle East to earn some money. Why don't they go all over the world and spread the original culture which can uplift human society? It will solve also the poverty problem.
First of all, how can they solve their poverty and basic needs?
How can they? Krishna is providing. I've seen, with the help of foreign aid, you've built so many dams in the rivers to make electricity.
Yeah.
But can you make water? They've built dams, but there's no water. So how to make water? Only by pleasing God. We have to perform sacrifice for the Lord. Yagyata kamanonyatra loka kamaman. Unless we perform, unless we please God, there'll be no more water. There'll be no more food, even in America. This is the real problem. Real poverty is spiritual poverty. Because we have lost our relationship with God. We have no spiritual sense anymore, or even common sense. Therefore, God is not providing. This is the problem.
Yeah.
Just like in the prison house.
Yeah.
If the prisoners fight the people in charge of the prison, what will the prison do? They won't give them any food. And that's what's happening on this planet.
Yeah.
The time of Maharaj Yudhisthira, there was enough for everyone. The cows were giving so much milk, the trees were giving so much, the fruits, there was enough for everyone. Now because we are forgetting God, Mother Nature, or Bhumi Devi, is restricting everything. The real solution to poverty is spiritual upliftment. Because nature, after all, is providing. We cannot make a single grain of rice in our factory. We cannot provide water from our factory. And I tell you, in London, there are people sleeping on the street. Under the bridges, there are people sleeping under the bridges because they haven't, also poverty there. So don't think there's no poverty in London or New York. There's plenty of poverty. It's all over the world. It's not just here. Actually, in Nepal, I think, I've not seen any poverty. People have got food.
Yeah.
People are living happily. What is this poverty in Nepal? Where is the poverty?
And finally, what do you suggest to the educated people here, scholar and educated and rich people here, who are deprived from the Krishna consciousness, that you are already with Krishna consciousness?
Read the books?
Please.
So,
You are from abroad and you are getting Krishna consciousness and preaching all, inspiring all, coming to large distance. But people here, educated, reading Shastras also, not concentrating on Krishna consciousness, not being really spiritual. So what do you suggest to
so
them?
what we're doing here in ISKCON, Antarashtriya Sri Krishna Bhavanamrit Sangha, is we're translating the books of our spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, into Nepali, and hopefully Newari and Maithili, and all the local languages. And we have books in Nepali, and we also have our program Bhakti Loka, Every day we have a Bhakti Loka program. You know that?
Television channel, Bhakti Darshan.
And these are some of our books. Bhagavad Gita,
Yeah,
Yatharup,
yeah,
and it's easily available in Nepali. It's not so expensive. It's produced, you can see.
yeah.
This is Sri Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Divya Upadesh, and the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. This whole science of God consciousness is explained in Nepali. And what else do we have? This is in English, the Hare Krishna Challenge. We have the Path of Perfection in English.
Yeah.
Any more Nepali? Sri Upadesha Amrita.
Yeah.
This is translated from Rupa Goswami, written 500 years ago. And all of these have commentary by our founder Acharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And they'll touch the heart of even the most intellectual and hard-hearted scientists. They'll be touched by this. Prahlad Maharaj K. Divya Upadesh.
Yes.
There's many other books. So these are some of the books. They're printed in, some of them are printed in Nepal, some of them are printed in India. And we invite all the colleges and schools and institutions. They keep these books for the benefit of their people. It doesn't matter if they have a hospital library, keep these books. If they have a youth club library, keep these books. If they have any college library, keep these books. People will benefit, people will become happy, because this is the original knowledge of human beings. Atato Brahma Jigyasa. The Vedic scriptures say now we have human life. This human life is meant for understanding our spiritual nature, not because the animals, after all, the animals have solved the problem. Ahara Nidra Bhaya Maituna, eating, sleeping, mating and defending. So, you know, human beings can also do those things very simply. So what is the difference between human being and animals? Dhamena hina pashubi samana. The difference between human life and animal life is that we can atato brahma jigyasa, we can understand God. This is the real purpose of human life. So these books are meant for fulfilling this. They give instructions coming down from thousands and millions of years, from Lord Brahma down to Vyasadeva, to Madhvacharya, in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. Anyone who reads these books will become enlightened and understand the purpose of human life. All the political problems of Nepal will also be solved when we put God in the center. If you say there's no God, then it means that education is not complete. So try and understand these books and become more educated, and automatically we'll become happy. Nepal will become a real zone of peace for the whole world, an example for the whole world. This is what we want. Nepal should be the topmost country, the stronghold of spiritual knowledge, to conquer the world with this knowledge. Not with kukuri. You can't conquer America and Russia with kukuri. They've got atom bombs. Nepal can conquer all these other countries by spiritual knowledge, from the Vedas, from Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam.
Finally, there are so many religious organizations, sections and sects. What do you suggest to them? And they are preaching different types of views regarding God consciousness.
Yeah, these are all different aspects of Krishna.
Yeah.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam it says, Vedanti tat tat vavedas tat brahmya jnanam advayam brahmati paramatmati bhagavan iti shabjate. So some people, they focus on brahmati, the impersonal aspect of God. The yogis, they focus on the paramatma feature. Bhagavan, this is for the devotees. So by focusing on the personal form of God, Bhagavan feature, it includes the impersonal. It includes the Paramatma feature. Just like if you know Surya, the sun god, you also know the sun globe and you know the sunlight. So this book, Srimad Bhagavatam, will be good for everyone. So if you are, whatever spiritual knowledge you have, maybe you're Christian, maybe you're Muslim, that's fine. But there's also more to be known about Allah. There's also more to be known about Jehovah. Why we have to limit him? There are many books of spiritual knowledge. There's the Torah, there's the Bible, there's the Quran, Srimad Bhagavatam. You know, we are free to read them. Is it wrong to try and increase our education in spiritual things? Why we should be narrow-minded? We don't say Hare Krishna is the only way. We say, be a good Christian and you will also beget perfection. Follow Lord Jesus. Thou shalt not kill. Don't kill anymore. Lord Jesus said, thou shalt not kill. Allah also, Muhammad also said many things, wonderful things. So there's truth in all scriptures of the world. But you'll find in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, most complete teachings, which will make you better Christian, better Muslim, better Jew. So we're not sectarian. This is called Sanatana Dharma, the original culture of the human being. It's for everyone. So please, we request you, please chant the names of God. Maybe you chant Allah, Jehovah, Christ, Buddha, chant the names of Buddha, Om Mani Padme Hum. You chant Allah, Allah Akbar, whatever prayers you know. But be sincere, be truthful. If you're not following sincerely, then you will not get the result of love of God. If you take religion as some way to make material advancement, this is not pure. In all religions it says we must learn to love God, not love material things. Material things will never satisfy the soul. The soul is eternal, and this material world and body is temporary. So we need that spiritual food, which God can give us through these scriptures and through His holy name. So please, everyone, chant the holy names. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
And we suggest that the leaders of Nepal, especially the politicians, the president, they understand this Bhagavad Gita, because this Bhagavad Gita is meant for the leaders of society. Evam parampara praptam imam rajashayo vidu. Raja means the leaders, the presidents, the prime ministers, the kings. This knowledge is meant for them so that the people can be happy. So please put this in the Raj Sabha library and we can give them. I think that the Raj Sabha should get one for every member of parliament. Every member of parliament should have one of these Bhagavad Gitas, and every, what else do you have? What else do you have? Every leader of Nepal, Pradhan Pancha, whatever you call him, that was they should have this book, and they should, this way they can make people happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
There's another book. Atma Sakshar. Very good book, this one. Very nice book.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This conversation.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Where's the Madanga? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Say Harinam Sankirtan ki.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Prabhupada is the founder, Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Originally he's from Calcutta, India. But he represents this ancient Sampradaya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya. And he's written all the books, and we're distributing his books. And these instructions, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. Combined with the chanting of the holy names, everyone can make spiritual advancement very quickly for the whole world. It's for the whole world. Even if you can't follow all these rules, if you just chant Hare Krishna, and automatically become happy. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Thank you. We're going to have a Guru Puja now in the temple room.